Okay, YouTube, so as you can see, that guy just left with the four-wheeler. What he did was trade me this 1974 Kawasaki mc1, a 90cc, a snowmobile, and $400 for that four-wheeler. This thing does not run, however it has spark. And right now we're gonna go pick up that snowmobile. Then this is the snowmobile. I just picked it up since it was real close. It's a Indy 400, so it's Polaris. Now he says when the track is up, it runs and drives, and when it's down, it does not. It just bogs. So it could be running wrong, or the track could be seized. So here's where I'm at now with this sled. We do have one snowmobile right now. It never snows here. It should, but it doesn't. I'm not into snowmobiles. They are fun. They just take a lot of space. You can't move them when they don't run. And this thing, so I did clean the carbs in it last night, and it does run. It'll kind of idle, but you give it gas, it doesn't do nothing. The previous owner said when it was jacked up, the track would spin. Who knows? I put it for sale for $300 on Facebook, and I believe someone is going to be coming and looking at it. But just to show you guys quick that it does run and sitting a bit, theoretically it should fire up. And then it just died. Obviously it wasn't warmed up. Let's see if I can show you the... So that should have been enough to move it a little bit. It didn't move at all. So it had that in the ad and everything. I'd be happy to get $300 for it. So, all right, we're gonna get this Kawasaki running. Okay, this was JB welded last night because it was previously JB welded. However, it did not hold anymore. Let's see. Let's see if I can give it gas. We're successful. Okay, so if you guys didn't know, these are actually rotary valve engines, which mean the intake's up here, carb's over here. There's a valve in here that's spinning and letting the things in at a certain time and letting the exhaust out. I've never had a 90. These are called mc1s. However, I have had 4 of the Kawasaki KE100s, which I've never liked. They just don't have a lot of power. And yeah, but I don't know. I just like snowmobile and cash and this bike. Sure, I'll do it. There is a very stripped screw right there. It looks like it's kind of fight. So this kit is called Rocket Socket. This is the best for rounded bolts. However, this is completely round. And it always was completely round. So that worked perfect. This probably wasn't that tight, but vice grips couldn't get it. Yeah, so the air gets sucked in through the passageway right here and goes into the car. It's just goofy. I don't know why they did this, but I guess it works. This is not starting fluid. This is chain lubricant. So this honestly might not work. It has spark. All right, I'm gonna clean this spark plug, and what I'm also gonna do is clean the carb. I don't have starting fluid here. I hardly have any gas. At least this is oil injected. I hate stuff when it has oil injection and people get rid of it. In case you're wondering how to clean a plug, man, this thing will not zoom in. What I do is I spray brake cleaner on it, and it depends what I have. I'll spray brake cleaner on it and use a lighter, or I'll spray brake clean on it, use a wire wheel to clean all the debris off, and also use a lighter, burn everything off. Usually, if it spark plug's fouled, that fixes it. So the plug was wet, we cleaned it, So plug is clean. Fuel flows out of this petcock. It's very old fuel, but it is flowing out. I'll disconnect. We'll take this carb off. Some reason they use flatheads to clamp this on. So, and there's gonna be a little grommet down here too. Pull that off. And if you just unscrew the throttle, usually it'll be set. I also know the needle and seat in this leaks because when the gas was on, oh, that's not good. Pilot jet. The ultrasonic cleaners are the best for this. We recently got one, but I'm not using it. So what I usually do is I put these up to a light and I blow through them with compressed air and brake clean. And I do the same with all the passageways in here. Okay, so we're gonna take a little sample of this gas. All right, we're gonna put this cover on it because, I don't know, maybe it needs it to run. May get some fuel. Clearly there's another underlying problem. Alright, so I pulled this air filter off. It's actually quite clean. Yeah, it's like new. Could be clogged. This is what I poured out of the exhaust. I am gonna fire it up and we'll see if anything comes out of the actual part on the bike. Maybe it'll even start now. Okay, it won't start, but you can hear how funny it sounds. Oh, check this out. We got a nest in here. Look at all the stuff that came out. Yeah, maybe it needs the exhaust to run, and this is why it wasn't running, because it was blocked. Still won't run. However, that's good that we fixed that. Okay, so the only time that this thing tried to fire was when I cleaned the plug. I'm gonna replace this plug with something else, and a brand new one, or one I know that's good. And we'll see if it runs then. Could be something that simple. All right, that guy just picked up a snowmobile. Let's get back to work on this. Okay, so I tried to clean up the original plug a little bit more yet, but we shall see. I don't know, it's just, this is weird. All Alright, check it out. These things have a layer of dust on them from sitting, and 2 of them was $9.52. So that's pretty expensive for 2 spark plugs, but oh well. Alright, so new spark plug, I guess fixed it. I guess the other one, well, I just cleaning it, didn't do it. Let's start it up and run it. Rear tire, the tube's flat. I forgot to order a new one. Clutch. Oh, stall. This thing is sick. Alright, now no clutch. Yes. Check that out. In case you were wondering, you don't need a clutch to ride a bike with a clutch. First impressions here, just like the KE100s, they're very slow. This is also all gears up, which is kind of strange. And it's not like first gear is blown. Shifting up is definitely into first, not second. I don't know, seems fine. I guess it was just a spark plug. Usually you can clean them up right away and they'll stay good.